Get, yeah, there's a method to the madness. Okay. All right, come on in. Okay. All right. Now, if we could please save our picture taking until I can tell you a little story about something.
It does smell like something, does it? I'm taking pictures.
Shut the last person.
That's where that locker is.
Oh, really?
On,
You just took a
Yeah.
picture.
Like 2%.
oh my
Never
God.
charge you.
And I was charging it, it just went down.
Right, okay, now, there is a tiny bit of a method to the madness because we like to take you from room to room and we're kind of way over from the time that they want us down here anyway. But anyway, this was Norman Baker's morgue. Okay, now how many of you have already been down here? Were you guys on a tour today?
A long time ago.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, anyway, as you can tell, it's kind of changed a little bit because we've taken everything out because in the next month, we're going to make it the Norman Baker Museum and we're going to put a bunch of other stuff in here. And so anyway, now Norman Baker, of course, does everybody know about Norman Baker?
He was a man who did not have any sort of medical training. He sold fake elixirs that were supposed to cure any disease, including cancer.
That's kind of.
That's what I had read
Yeah.
online.
Right, right. Well, Norman Baker was a lot of things, but he was not a doctor. This is absolutely true.
He was a machinist, actually. Right?
Actually, he was
Con
mainly-
artist.
No, he came from a family of a machinist. He was actually he was a con artist. He was a very frugal
But he
businessman.
wasn't a machinist because we were here Memorial Day and that's what they said.
No, he came from a family of machinists. He was an inventor. He invented the air calliophone and made millions of dollars out of it. But he was more of a engineer. But he came from a family of machinists. But
Maybe
he
that's what they
he
said.
would, like I just said, he was many, many things. He wasn't just that. He was, because he spent more time in vaudeville than he did inventing anything. And he spent more time selling things. And then he also had a radio station where he tried to sell his wares and everything. And he used this radio station to attack and slander different organizations and made a lot of enemies. It was said he attacked the American Medical Association. He had a big thing against them, and they had a big thing against him because he wasn't a doctor. He claimed to be. He did claim that he had the only cancer cure-all. He said he called the American Medical Association the Amateur Meat Cutters Association, and they called him a quack, and for really, really good reasons. He started out his very first job in life as a vaudevillian and spent many years in vaudeville learning how to be a con. And he learned the sleight of hand, and that's where he spent most of his time learning. So he was really a con artist. He was not a machinist. He didn't have any kind of degree in anything like that. He really upset a lot of people and made a lot of enemies. And he attacked Wall Street big time. It was said that he had some shady business dealings with Al Capone, and he was even looking for him. And he was a very, very paranoid man. And he had Tommy guns, machine guns, 2 of them fully loaded right by his desk in his office, and bulletproof glass and armed guards. So he was a little bit paranoid. Now, I don't know if any of you guys saw the 2005 segment that Taps the Ghost Hunters did. But anyway, they got this apparition in the room with the number 2 locker. Now, this is not Norman Baker's original autopsy table, but it is his original examining table, and he used it to do experiments on his dead patients. He would cut out the cancerous tissue of the patient and would put them in jars like this of formaldehyde and completely collected them and put them in this room over here, if you'd like to go into this room over here. Now, if you remember seeing the video that 2005 Taps Ghost Hunters did, that part where they said that they captured, the man, their apparition in front of the number 2 locker, that it was in the room where they kept where Norman Baker kept his body parts.
Oh man, gotta get dark.
Taking pictures in here. We'll do this first, and then we'll do the other room. Go ahead and go
Or
in,
not.
and then I'll shut the light off for you, and you can take some photos.
But they've moved the chest, haven't
Pardon me?
they? That's been moved from
No, no, this is exactly where it was when the ghost hunters came. Yeah, and we'll go in there in a second. I'm so surprised that y'all want to come back down here again if you've already been down here and you know everything. Okay, so right there, you're standing right in front of the number 2 locker. And this is the original locker that the ghost tour people or the ghost hunters got. And you can see there's no way anybody could fit in there. And it was on the outside. Now let's see if the number 2 is hot tonight. It's not. Now last night it just went nuts.
It wasn't the last tour went on either.
Tonight, did you? Okay, see, it's different. It's unpredictable, unexplainable. But this room especially. Oh, I just got chills. Okay, hello. Somebody said hello. Awesome. It read my mind. That was weird. That was freaky. I was just going to say that all 3 rooms down here in the morgue, we get shooting orbs. Okay, so please take photos, but especially if you take a photo, it's going to look like a little comet. It's going to be a long white light. But if you take a video, you'll actually see the shooting orbs. Maybe, if they show themselves to you. So take a couple more pictures over here.
But I never took my video.
Okay, hey Mom, what is this? What is that doing? See that?
Oh man, I'm getting an itchy feeling on my
Let
hand.
me see. I want to see. What'd you get?
You
No.
not see that?
I think they're in this room.
I had like waves. What does that
Ask
mean?
her.
Like my phone was spazzing me out.
Okay, well, the thing is
That was kind of creepy. Can I ask you about? You not see
yes.
I'm sorry.
I kept getting waves.
No, I'm
like
sorry.
strong
My
white
allergies
waves.
are bad, and I was trying to answer her question. Anyway, there's a thing about. Did you see the video that Taps the Ghost Hunters did?
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, do you remember in there where it said when they were down here in this room that they kept getting a reading of low battery?
Yeah, but this is the only thing is this is a brand new phone. I just got like a
I know, but different things happen all the time down here. Either
That's weird.
if you got something squiggly, it could be a shooting orb, or it could
But
be.
it was like kept going. It was like waves.
Way
You
cool.
know that.
Yes, I'm trying to tell you that the cameras and the cell phones mess up down here and do really strange things. Sometimes they'll shut off by themselves. Sometimes they'll take pictures by themselves. Sometimes they won't let you take a picture. Sometimes you'll take
I
a
had
picture.
that happen. It wouldn't let me
Yeah,
take a picture.
yeah. And then sometimes you'll get where it'll say, or you'll know that you've got it all charged up, and they'll say like it's 15%. And then people get fuzzy photos from time to time. Yeah, all kinds of different stuff happens down here to your photos.
weird.
It
We had
is
a
weird. It really
Oh my
is weird,
god, that
huh?
just freaked
We
me
had
out. I was like,
neighbors
Mom,
who were just
hold
telling
on.
us yesterday when
Uh-huh.
we told him he was coming down. He went to school and when the Ghostbusters or whoever was down there investigating.
Yeah, it was called Taps the Ghost Hunters. They're the guys.
When are they gonna have them come back?